Good morning, everyone. It's a little bit before 7, and gonna do a little bit of a follow along today. Making a coffee. Gonna do a little bit of a follow along today. I've got a fairly busy schedule today, and I figured it would be a good time to video everything and show you guys what a day looks like for me. So summer has been pretty busy with the real estate market, and then also with my photography business, and then of course training to go race pro motocross too. That's been pretty busy. Trying to set aside time to do everything yeah, you gotta pick and choose. So but all these things, like there's a long-term goal for all these things that I want to reach for myself. So I know I just kind of pick myself up every day and work towards these goals and never stop. So and make sure I'm doing everything right throughout the process. So yeah, right now we're making a coffee. We're gonna do a quick little workout this morning. My knee's kind of sore, so we're going to do some low impact cardio this morning on the rower. And then my first appointment's at 9 o'clock down on Shingle Camp Road. From there, then we'll go do a closing for that property. We'll go show a really nice lakefront house. We'll go show another house. Then we'll close on another property. Do a walkthrough and close on another property. We will go show another house, we'll meet a contractor, and then we'll show another house. So anyways, stay tuned, and hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so rule of thumb, before you do anything else in the day, you have to make your bed. So before you do any other big task, do the small one first, make your bed. Every day. Alright, so now we're going to do a little bit of a warm-up before the warm-up. We're going to do a little bit of jump rope, and then we'll get warm real quick, and then we'll hop on the rower. Alright, so that's a wrap on the rower. A couple thousand meters, start the day off, get the blood moving, get warmed up, and so now we're going to go get a shower, get cleaned up, get on the road, get down to this first walkthrough, and first closing of the day. Alrighty guys, well, hope you guys enjoyed my little morning routine there. I think you got to see me making my bed, which I think is one of the most cool things of anything I did this morning, because that's something I do every single day, and I pride myself on making sure I have a perfectly made bed every single day. That's the first task of the day that I always do to make sure that my day starts off right. Some days I just don't have time to work out in the morning, but at least I made my bed. I know that I made my bed and I got one thing accomplished, so I can continue accomplishing more things. Small things or big things, it's, all big things are a computation of a lot of little things. So we'll kind of go into like the next part of kind of the reason why I wanted to make this video in the first place is well, a couple of reasons. One, I want to bring you guys more content because I feel like I've been slacking. I haven't made any real good video stuff here in some time. So I tried to do it last year, ended up getting overwhelmed, busy, and just didn't have the time because I do all this video work myself. Like, I do all the editing, I do all the filming, I piece it all together, and then, you know, in the midst of all that, I'm doing real estate, flipping houses, training to go racing, going racing, you know, doing the real estate thing. Like, there's a lot that goes on, and I'm spread pretty thin, so the video is super important to me, but it took a backseat for a little bit of time, and so today I'm making it a point to document this day, to show you guys why it's easy for this to take a backseat, but also the importance of structure and focus throughout my day, and why that's important to me. So today right now we're on our way to my first walkthrough closing at 2379 Shingle Camp, and we're going to do a walkthrough here at 9 o'clock. Buyers just called me a couple minutes ago, said they are running a little bit behind, which is okay because that'll allow me to go get breakfast real quick from Traders. It's my favorite place to go get breakfast and coffee. Traders Coffee House, Deep Creek, Maryland. Stamp it. So we're going to go do that. Immediately after the walkthrough, we do a closing. And then immediately after the closing, I have another showing on the lakefront. One of the most amazing houses on the lake today. It's a custom Gosnell built home. It's new construction, never been lived in. And I can't wait to show you guys that one. So we're going to show that. We're going to turn around from there. We're going to drive to Oakland. We're going to show an old Victorian home in Oakland. And then we're going to turn around from there. And, wow, I need to look at my 1 o'clock. We have a 1 o'clock walkthrough in Accident at 632 Brobst Road. This is a closing that I've been working on now for 6 months. And I am extremely excited to get this one done and for these buyers to get into their house. They got put through the absolute ringer through COVID-19, trying to sell their house to buy this one, not being able to have the buyer's appraisal completed on their house, having to get 2 jobs here while nobody was hiring for employment, like the list, putting 2 kids through our new school system, you name it, their backs were against the wall, and we had a last minute hiccup with the appraisal that was basically not going to allow us to close, and so now we're getting that done, which is super exciting. I'm really happy for them. And then we're after that we're going to do that closing at 2 o'clock. At 4 o'clock I'll have a little bit of a gap there between 2 and 4. Closing shouldn't take too long. Everything is in order for today. At 4 o'clock, I meet Craig Humble with the Garrett County Health Department. He's going to do an inspection on my septic system that I'm going to be putting in at my new fixer-upper house at 1158 Kings Run Road in Oakland. Really cool property, 6 1/4 acres, 2-bedroom, 1 bath, detached garage. Built in, I think, 1959, I want to say. Really cool little house, and I think it'll sell really quick once it's back on the market. Doesn't need a lot of work, just a few things need ironed out to make it what it needs to be sellable. After that, then I've got a 5 o'clock appointment in Accident. That 5 o'clock appointment is a showing for a piece of land, and I'm gonna go meet them on Sail Barn Road. It's a cool little, I think it's 10 acres waterfront for like $69,000. It's a pretty killer deal. So we're gonna go check that out. Yeah, and so anyways, I just gave you my whole day. I've memorized my entire day from yesterday. I know what I'm going to be doing today, and I'm pretty much laser focused on what's going to be going on today. All of my ducks are in order, and in a normal, I think in an average person's day, this would be very stressful, but I'm excited because I know that I put together everything ahead of time. When like 5:30 came around and I was leaving my office last night, all this stuff was taken care of. Like, I had everything ready to go, and that's super important. So that allowed me to come home, enjoy a little bit of personal time, and do a few things for myself away from work. And now today, wake up, do my workout, do my morning routine, make my bed, do all that little stuff, so that I can be laser focused for the day today. I've got another busy day tomorrow, but that's fine. It's not nearly as busy as today, but the bottom line is that everything has been put together and structured and coordinated and scheduled so that my day can flow correctly. There's not a lot of room for error today, so that's where it comes down to being on time, making sure all of my I's are dotted and T's are crossed, which is already done. And if there's any hiccups, then we have to address those as they come up. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to showing you guys a full day in the life of Nick Fratz-Orr. So, enjoy, guys. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys like what you're seeing so far, definitely subscribe, like, comment, ask some questions. I'm excited to engage with you guys. My business is number one priority for me, and I really put a lot of pride, self-pride, and attention into my business. So, really looking forward to hearing you guys' feedback. So, thank you guys, and stay tuned. All right, guys, so we're at the first closing of the day, our first walkthrough anyways. This is 2379 Shingle Camp Road. It's a 4-bed, 3.5 bath house with incredible views looking out to the lake and the mountains, and feels like you're on top of the world. You have 7 acres here, which is pretty killer. So here in just a few minutes, I'm going to show you, a few seconds anyways, I'm going to show you the views looking out to the water. So stay tuned. All right, everyone, first closing is done. We got that one signed, sealed, and delivered. Buyers are ecstatic. So this is the next showing I was telling you guys about. Completely amazing home. You're surrounded by very nice properties down here and over on this side as well. So time to unlock the doors and take my customer in. All right, we just finished up the showing on an old Victorian home in Oakland. Pretty sweet house. Just needs a lot of work, and the buyer that I'm working with, the home just didn't really fit the criteria for him. Sweet home, awesome, floor plan. Just needs a little bit too much work. It's a really old home, built in 1920. So we're gonna keep looking, and I'm gonna keep helping him find other properties that might be a good fit. And we're scheduled for, I think, Monday to go out and look at a couple others. So we are pulling into walkthrough number 2. All right, so just pulled into the closing office at Deep Creek Title. We're gonna go and finish up this second closing. Everything went well at the walkthrough. So I've got the buyer's keys. I have got their little booklets with everything they worked on. Their closing gifts will be taken care of soon. I'm paying for some work they had done on the roof, and I'm paying to have their lawn mowed tomorrow. So they're really excited about that, and just trying to make this a stress-free purchase for those guys. All right, so I just finished up with Craig Humble from Garrett County Health Department, and as you can tell, I'm starting to wear down a little bit. Today's been pretty crazy, but it's 4:40 right now. I'm on my way to my last 2 showings. I'm showing a piece of land in Accident that adjoins Bear Creek River, and then after that we're going to another property that's kind of a fixer-upper that is on the market right now for sale. Alrighty, guys, well, just finished up, gonna hold the camera. Just finished up my last showing, and it was good. They're gonna make an offer, so she's really excited. They're looking for kind of a retreat type property, and this property has 700 feet of river frontage on Bear Creek, so shh, don't tell anyone. We're writing an offer, and should have that together here tonight or tomorrow morning. So awesome day. So we're on to the next appointment. Alrighty, guys, pulling into the last place, and wait till you see this house. This is my 7 o'clock appointment. Check it out.
Come a little closer, let me see that thong. Let me slide this number to you. You can catch me in them streets with my blue khakis on, in my Chuck Taylor, smoking blunts with my crew. Hey, let me see you do the gangsta walk. Let me see you do the gangsta walk.